Hello everybody, Anop here. Yes, bro, my brain went bit. Yeah, you're in Avery study, and then you can go here, and then you can, you can open the vault, but I'm curious what happens if you don't open the vault. Basically, yeah, I got the comment, and then I was like, oh, that is a good question. Well, at first I didn't know any of this existed, because I never do Avery stuff. Anyways, so basically, the thing I want to journal is if there's any differences between because he has a meeting? No, he has a party whatever. Usually has a party every Sunday, or she does, I don't know. But I want to catalyze both routes, so I guess this will be if I don't take the bones or stones, or Avery wants hamburgers. Well, fucker, you can pick them up on your way home. I had to watch their rage too, because they'll chase you around. You have to escape from them because they don't get hamburger. They want hamburger, damn you. So I haven't done either route yet, but I have a save for both, so don't worry about it. I'm a professional gamer. Yeah. So I'm going to do both routes, and hopefully I can cover majority of everything. Then we'll refresh, probably reset rage. Yeah, it's already 6. Okay. It's fine. And then what? 3. Wait, they get home at 9. Right. That's why they want hamburgers at 9. Dude, who wants I don't know. Maybe some people do. Just to me, it sounds way too late for something that greasy. Okay, sure, dude. Good boy. Yes, very good boy indeed. I'm the best boy. Now, I can't 12 hours this, because 12 hours is too much. I'd be late for the date, and date bed. What was I thinking? I was going to do something, but I'm stupid. So what's new? Jiggy. There's no school tomorrow. Whoa! But anyways, it's whatever. Now we didn't get any information about the party. Will the party's not happen? Because I did this in a run where I stole the bones, and they tell you that the at the party Sunday at 6 to honor Bailey. Bailey's the first guest. Right. Perfect. Oh, familiar face. Cross the threshold. It's Bailey, everybody's favorite character. How should you conduct yourself? Cute. Why not? I'll be cutesy. Avery greets the guests as they fill. You draw many curious eyes and friendly words. You return their greetings with shy smiles and hang off Avery's arm, the whole time making it clear you are her partner. Your sharp eyes catch one of the guests that thins out. They look completely uninterested. At least they would to anyone else. There's a subtle signal. The slightest awkward glance. The strategic timing of moving between the guests, as if cue shifts. Someone who's not supposed to be here, but acting like they are. They're putting up good ruse. Except you, the green eyes look onto yours, and you've been spotted for a minute. You know this person. The slightest tug from Avery's arm snaps out of your focus. When you look again, the person is gone. The security guards at the gate wave. They have no idea if there's an intruder. Will there, my little prince? Let's make sure our guests are getting into trouble. Weren't angry about the intruder. Why not? The guests won't be happy about the disturbance. Oh. The guests manage mingle in sizable lounge, the cooking in the kitchen, and hear the occasional sizzle. Bailey keeps to herself in the display room, examining the antiques with a stony expression. The room is better lit than usual, with the door wide open, inviting guests through. Others seem interested. A number of security enter the room and have eyeing her suspiciously. Bailey looks irritated and shows off her invitation. Can you deliver a message to your old guardian for me? Inform her that there's a surprise coming if she waits until the end of the party. Sure, gamer. I'll let the Poggers news out. Deliver Avery's message. Until the end of the party. Bailey glances at you. A look of worry on her face, but she remains silent. Okay. The same fox mask girl you saw with laundry. She sits down on Avery's desk, her legs kicked. Oh. Shh, you're a sharp one. Saw me coming in, didn't you? Soothing like a gentle birdsong, us foxes are meant to look out for one another. You know, you went and tattled on me to Avery, but that's no hard feelings. I'm not your enemy. I'm going to let you go. Let go of you now, all right? There you are. Sorry. Hooded green cloak covers her upper body. The same fox mask girl you saw. Yeah. That's what she wants. Ooh, meat. I want to help Avery, and I think... What? Her head tilts aside. I want to help Avery. I think you do too. But no one deserves to die in a cage. She means to build one for herself. It's called a paradise. Oh. What? She clicks her tongue. Look at you, making me answer questions for free. I can't keep my mouth shut sometimes. She places a finger on her chin. You passed my little test, even if you didn't If you did nearly blow my cover, I had to be sure you were the right one for this. You already know it's dangerous, but it's so much worse than you know. Oh. She looks around the bookcases. There's no signs of the bones yet, so they must be hidden deep down, near the bottom, perhaps. They're Avery's lifeline. What lifeline to a life she believes she made her whole? She shakes her head. It only leaves larger holes in her, in the world. Whoa. Wait, didn't they? Okay, when I did the fucking church route, didn't they mention something about, like, holes and that's where, like, Avery and shit's coming from? I don't know. We'll meet again soon, promise. She smiles. I usually work alone, so I've forgotten my manners. I'm the brown fox. She ranges forward. She lifts your hand. What? Lifts your hand and shakes it in both hers. Because I jump over the lazy hounds. I already know you, though. Some orphan boy to a lay person, or meat to those underneath. Oh, she just read my rep. It's hard not to know someone so interesting. If you need me, ask for me from our mutual friend. I know you like to know. Avery's next guest on her is. Step away. What? She steps away. Remember to lock the door behind you. Enjoy the party. With one last look, not sure where she escapes the mansion. She said nothing. I don't want her running off just yet. So that's all. You enter the lounge. Dinner is served. So much reading. Avery takes the seat at the head of the table, but with you beside her. Bailey sits at the far end, separated by cheering guests and tall bowls of bread. Tall bowls of bread. Yes, that's a very good Christian rock name. Jars of clay, bowls of bread, tall bowls of bread. A server emerges from the kitchen carrying bowls of savory soup. One places a bowl in front of you. It's thick orange and smells like vegetables. You wait for Avery to start eating before you do so yourself. I make sure to use the same spoon as she. It's tasty. The roasted duck with potatoes and vegetables. Bailey looks looks odd at the foot of the table, like she doesn't belong. I hope the meal is to your guardian's satisfaction. I know she has particular days. Food is all locally sourced. Bailey doesn't seem to be eating the duck and vegetables, but it's impossible to tell if she's enjoying them. Dessert is next, bread and butter pudding. The servants also breaking open the champagne and offer each person a glass. Oh. Ava clears her throat and taps her glass as she raises to her feet. Thank you all for coming. I hope the food and company has been adequate. The murmurs of approval from the guests. I would also like to thank Bailey. Head swivel in direction. You might have heard of her. She runs the local orphanage. This isn't her usual scene, but I wanted to thank her for all of her good work. She does. Please join me. Avery places her glass on the table and applauds. The guests are eager to join in. The hair on the back of your neck stands on end. There was more than a hint of mockery in Avery's tone. And you know it would have gotten under Bailey's skin. However, you couldn't tell from Bailey's face. She received the applause with bashful grace. Avery sits back down when the applause subsides. Bailey rises instead. She raises her glass. Thank you. She says, I am unworthy of your applause and must return the thanks. A small bow. It's been a pleasure to spend this evening with you. She takes a sip of her champagne. May the other guest follow suit. Jesus, why did I butcher that so hard? Once the servants finish cleaning the plates and raise again, a servant pulls out a chair and steps away from it. I have an odd request for you. What? Wait, Avery pulls out a servant pulls out a chair and steps away from it. I have an odd request for you, she says. I'd like you to come to me somewhere. There's something on Elk Street I'm eager to show you. Please, return to your car and follow my lead. Avery links her arm with you and walks towards the garage. Oh, we going somewhere. Avery holds the car door open for you, then climbs in herself. Yes. She engages the engine and drives outside. Most of the guests are already in their cars. You recognize Bailey right by the gate, waiting for it to open. Avery pulls open beside her. I trust you'll be accompanying us to Elk Street. If it's quick, Bailey replies. The gate rattles opens and Avery puts her foot down, but so does Bailey. For a moment, it looks like they'll collide. But Avery brakes and lets Bailey take the lead. Of course, she wouldn't mind that beat up thing getting scratched, Avery says. Her knuckles was turning white above the steering wheel. Oh, it's fine, love. You place your hands on Avery's wrist. She smiles and puts her foot down once again. Bailey leaves the convoy through Dunbine Boulevard towards Elk Street. Avery taps the wheel in excitement. Unaware of the destination, Bailey pulls up along the road nearby. Avery turns off the street into construction site. Jesus. The other guests driving behind her. Avery steps out and smiles at the crane above before walking around with the bonnet and letting you out. Right on time, ma'am, a robust woman and construction worker says. Shall we put it here? Avery nods, and the robust woman enters a mobile office and looks like the ground has been prepared for whatever's being built here, but not much else. Okay. You notice Bailey lurking behind them with earshot. Ladies and gentlemen. It sounds rehearsed. It may not look much now. Avery pauses as the office door opens and the robust woman emerges carrying a covered frame between her outstretched arms. You're looking at the future tallest building in town, Avery continues. The robust woman plants the frame beside Avery, and Avery removes the cover with a flourish. At the same moment, light erupts from all over the site, bathing it in white, and almost making you shield your eyes. A gasp erupts from the guests, though not from Bailey. Yes. On the frame is a picture, a fictional depiction, Jesus Christ, of a building on this spot that dwarfs all others around it. Avery's gaze at the sky as if the building was already there. After the moment, more lights flash all around you. You hear clicks of cameras. Bailey begins to sneer, but catches herself and smiles. Avery maintains her pose. You could pose yourself. There's nowhere to hide from the cameras. Hang off Avery's arm. Why not? Wraps her arm around your waist. Say it's very nice. It's very nice. So what do you think about a building project? It's very nice. Avery nods. The view from my office will be fantastic. I just need funding and permission. With that in mind, I invited the mayor to a party next week, same time as this one. Avery drives the boulevard towards the mansion. Coming to bedroom. Her touch is light, but there's a squeeze a little. I think this is a cuss for fine. Can we have a little word? Can we have a word, little kid? I've been invited to a party this Saturday. Sure. I'm crying. Mamma mia. We foxes need to look out for each other, huh? I don't know. It depends what's in it for me. How did she get two rage? What did to get her so wrathful? As the front door swings open, what? Her outfit covers her head from head to toe. Only her youthful voice is visible, or face is visible, nothing. Locks of hair protrude from the side of the cowl, betraying a golden stare. Her smile does not reach her blue eyes. We hope this is no... What? I hope this is no intrusion, says Jordan. Oh. Are you Avery's boyfriend? I don't recall meeting you. I'm Sister Jordan. I oversee distribution of protective measures for the pure-bodied in the form of chastity belts. If the services should ever interest you, drop by the temple. If you do, please do not disturb the nuns, for they have taken the sacred vow, and your presence may distract them. Okay. Forgive me. You can send your staff home. Our initiates will prepare the food. 6 figures walk by towards the kitchen. Avery's lips thin, but she says nothing. Oh, this is sus. If it is acceptable to you, we would like to spend the time in the garden. There's a pool, she says, if you brought swimwear. One in the blush visibly beneath her hood. Thank you. Jordan says, but the pleasures of nature will suit us fine. She holds a hand out to Avery. Would you join me in prayer, of course? Avery leans in close, as if to give you a kiss on the cheek. Those initiates in the kitchen. Keep an eye on them. Yeah, man. You enter the kitchen, already chopping vegetables, filleting fish, and preparing in the oven. A slim woman smiles at you. Dinner will be ready soon. Please enjoy yourself. You see 6 inmates. 2 are missing. Search for the mansion for the others. You leave the kitchen, the temple, passes through the window, heads, still bowed, many kneeling in prayer. Avery kneels with Jordan, doing the best to look serene, okay. You pass through the garage, your sharp eyes spot movements in the shadowy corner. 2 figures dressed like the initiates, but their hoods thrown back. It's clear they bear a higher rank. The priestess on the left taps the wall. The priestess on the right presses her ear against it. Hello? A passage? A spy. They turn to face in unison. This isn't a temple. You should stop looking for secrets. They glance at each other, then back at you. We sought the bathroom. Forgive us. May God forgive you. Yeah, tell them. I found 2 priestesses. They were tapping the wall in the garage. You say they were looking for secrets. Whoa. How did they know to look there? Avery asks. She turns and smiles at Jordan. Oh, so, okay. This is neat. Okay. Keep the priest distracted, Avery says. Forgive me. There's something I must attend to inside. Very well, Jordan says. She looks at you. Would you show me around the garden? You walk beside Jordan. Now, the Nians? Whoa, what the fuck? Nians? Yes, the Nians. They're cat girl nuns. Don't worry about it. They're Nians. A few glance at you. They regard you with pity. This is a pleasant garden. More manicured than I'm used to. She stops and turns to face you. Does Avery treat you well? Okay, so Avery treats you well, but if you ever make them mad and they go on a rage, it will add stress because it would be a lie. You could lie. Yeah, it treats me well. You should... What? The temple isn't far. If you should ever need shelter. A nun catches eye. Jordan reads something in her and turns back to you. I believe dinner is almost ready. Come. Well, ready? Oh, jeez. It's hard to do that on command. I found this priest sniffing around, Avery whispered. Once you said it. Good work. Aw, well, thanks. Jordan sits at the foot table. Flanked by the other cowed figures, the initiates emerge from the kitchen and carry steaming bowls of fish and vegetable soup. I got a notification. Excuse me. It's a comment? Am I getting a comment while I'm... No, fuck my phone. Dude, thank you so much for this video. I was trying... What? Oh, hold on. You won't read this dude's comment live. That's right. Breaking news. As of recording this, I know... Shut up. What's the comment? Thank you so much for this video. I was trying to find out how to get abducted. I never thought about loitering. Lamau. Videos are actually really good and fun. Well, thank you. Azel is evolved. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. I'm liking and hearting. Yes, okay. Sorry. I just got that. I don't know. I just got a comment while I was recording, and I don't know. That's right. Message me just keep constantly spamming in the comment sections, and maybe your comment will be featured too. That's how you do it. Sneak a spoonful of soup. It minus purity? What the fuck's in the soup? Everyone has their eyes shut, so you spoon up some soup and blow off the steam, careful not to make any noise. The soup is warm and comforting, though the flavor is a little bland. You have another mouthful. Despite your care, Avery opens one eye and glances at you. She seems amused. The prayer's finished. The nuns tuck in. Hopefully I pronounced the name right. We won't be offended if you don't drink. The nun besides you. Avery doesn't seem interested in drinking. I'll drink. The nun passes you a mug of beer. It tastes a bit like strawberries. Neat. The initiates arrive again in time carrying baskets of bread. Some of the nuns dip the bread in their beer. The initiates return the empty jugs and baskets to the kitchen. They arrange themselves in lines on the side of the room. I wanted to talk to you about the building project on Elk Street, she says. The bishop and I have concerns about your intentions. You know the site you've chosen is on holy ground. Oh, not to mention the height of the ground is... What the height of the building? It violates scriptural law? Huh? A flicker of a smile crosses Avery's lips. This is why you were sneaking around the home. Your guest here, if you had wanted to see something, you could have asked. Jordan hesitates. The priest beside her leans closer and whispers in her ear. The priestess follows Jordan, shakes her head. Thank you for your hospitality. She rises to her feet. The nuns follow suit. They leave in a single file. Well, this was something. Lie still. Oh, wait. That wasn't so bad, Avery said, running her fingers over the table, and thought, we'll have Quinn over next. She smiles and raises to her feet and pushes you flat on the table. As well as it went, keeping an eye on those temple miscreants takes a lot out of me. I deserve a reward. Well, I watched them too, but fine, whatever. Why am I on the table like this, and why does our dining table look so weird? Well, that was interesting. I don't know how long I've been recording. Let me check the time. Nah, we can go a little bit longer. I'm gonna go about an hour because there's a bit of editing I gotta do. Like pulling up that comment. I got mid recording. Let's go. Bro, I'm fucking stupid. I pulled up my phone when I literally have my second monitor open on, Creator. I have a fucking Creator channel dashboard open literally on my second monitor, literally right beside me. Fuck, I'm stupid. Oh, great. No, fantastic. Alright, let's cheat. Bro probably got more rage. They existed for a second. No rage this time. Fascinating. Okay, well, I'll refresh. And then we'll teleport 12 hours in the future. Yes. Clean the house. Clean. Cheating like this keeps things manageable, really. Okay, let me just keep going 24 hours ahead. Really? Boom. Because, see, if you keep going ahead 24 hours and skipping Avery's demands when they get home, they both, don't build up rage. They don't build rage because you haven't cooked... No, not social. Because you don't fucking cook hamburger. Burger. Yes, burger. Okay, sorry. Avery wants burgers. Well, she fucking dream on. Bailey's looking for you and wants $2,000. Fuck you, Bailey. Alright. Music I'm supposed to hear and you're not supposed to. That's right. And not like I actually recorded this before and then accidentally had my music on and you could hear it and had copyright music playing and I couldn't upload it. No, that's never happened. Oh, right, they're home. You're in Avery's garage. The guests will be arriving soon. Very good. She links her arms with yours, shall we? Lead you into the... What? Lead you to the... Interim? Oh, the front doors bust open and Quinn strides through with a smile. Smiling, a thin woman, robust woman, hang off her arms. Oh, Avery, Quinn says, reaching out to shake hands. Thank you for inviting me. Where's the wine? Ah! She takes a glass, offered by one of Avery's servants. Is the pool available? Of course. Make yourself at home. Quinn starts removing her jacket and walks in the direction of the swimming pool. Her companions disrobe before even leaving the interim. Stay dry and speak to Quinn from the pool's edge. We'll enter the pool. Why not? Shuttle up to Quinn. Tell Quinn Avery wants a favor. Wait. Quinn turns to, get me a drink. The usual. I'm sure Avery has the ingredients lying around. Take your time, she says. Yes, she says. The thin woman on her way with a smack on her slim ass. Looks like I have an arm free. Why don't you saddle closer? Tell Quinn Avery wants a favor. Tell Quinn Avery wants money. Intends to run for mayor. Defend Avery's building project. Oh. I'm well aware Avery wants a favor. Who doesn't want to be in good books with Avery? What Avery wants is the interesting question. I don't think even she knows. She just asked me to cut through the red tape, holding back the abomination on Elk Street, I expect. Those old temple rules about building on only being so high. Maybe the rules on flammable ground. What? Maybe the rules on flammable building materials. Settle? You sidle up to Quinn. She wraps her arm around you so that you take the place of the abandoned thin woman. Avery catches your eye across the pool. She doesn't look amused. Defend the building project. Yeah, it's a fine building, you say. Not an abomination. Yes, Quinn says. It's a triumph of engineering, she coughs. Engineering, the greatest achievement in town has ever witnessed. Don't worry, the papers will hear the right words, but between us, let's call a spade a spade. I'll return to Avery. You swim towards the edge of the pool and climb out. A servant rushes over and Avery soon takes her place. You got a bit too close with the mayor over there, she says. I said you should speak with her. What were you thinking? I was... Sorry, I just thought the best way to make her like me. You're right. It would be worth it. Besides, Quinn is handsy like that. It's expected. Oh. Good. You've done your part. I'll be making the deal over dinner. Yay! Let's go. You say... What you say with Avery while she speaks with the guest. Navigating the social terrain with grace, Quinn stays in the pool and starts throwing a ball around. Servants walk over to Avery and whisper in her ear. Avery whispers back at the servant and nod. I think the guests would rather dine out here, Avery says. A minute later, several of the servants carry a long table between them. It doesn't look long. What? It doesn't take long. Oh my god. For them to get set between the gazebo, with all the cutlery and plates arranged as appropriate. It's raining. Eat some leaves. Huh? Oh, okay, I gotta read this. I was generally baffled by only eat some leaves. Quinn pulls herself to the pole and the table. You take your seat beside Avery, who sits at the head of the table. Quinn sits at the foot. The thin woman, robust woman aren't with her. You spot the robust woman having a smoke at the far end of the garden. The servants arrive with the starters, a chicken salad with a sweet garnish. Well, I'll only eat some leaves. Just a nibble. Take a small bites, but leave most of the meal where it is. Quinn eats like a pig. The servants bring out the main course, monkfish curry. Quinn is served first and eats at once. One of the servants serves Avery, then walks around her to place a plate in front of you. Just a nibble. You should... Avery, Quinn announced the opposite. You should really feed your boy. He'll be nothing but skin and bone. You know Avery wouldn't want to bite back, but instead smiles. Sometimes our appetites elude us. I'll take your word for it. Quinn swallows another mouthful. Jesus Christ. The servants arrived with dessert, carrying trays of chocolate bombas? Others carrying tall, steaming jugs. One of the jug carriers hurries over to Avery and whispers in her ear. Avery nods. Not enough chocolate to go around. Apparently one of Quinn's companions insisted on taking some to satisfy some request of the mayor. We'll have to go without. Quinn claps her hands as the hot chocolate melts in the bombit in front of her. She starts eating soon. So soon you're surprised the heat doesn't scald her. Dessert consumed, the mayor raises to her feet, clears her throat. The other guests fall silent. I'd like to thank our host and her scrumptious companion, She smiles at you for such wonderful food. Agreements and applause erupt from the table. Quinn nods along with holds up her hand. With that, my dear friends, I must take my leave. My mayoral duties beckon. Quinn leaves the table. Avery stands upright and walks after her, stopping only to make sure you follow. Yeah. Quinn will help Avery cut corners, enabling faster constructions on the building in Elk Street. Let's go! Catch up with the side of the building. I was hoping we could talk, Avery says. I'm sure, but I'm very busy. It's about your building project on Elk Street. Yes! I was hoping for your support. Quinn stops, regards Avery with a look that makes sure you're alone. Then she looks at you. The boy is safe, I'm sure. Avery. Very well. You have my support, but it'll cost you. Avery stills you and looks with a look. Then she and Quinn walk some distance together. They just get a few moments. Then Quinn departs with a spring in her step. Avery returns to you. More expensive than I hoped, but job done. Let's go. You accompany Avery to the atrium, where she bids each guest farewell in turn. The door closes and turns to you with a tired sigh. The servants will be cleaning up after our guests. A mercy, I'm exhausted. She eyes your body. I've invited a friend of mine, Remy, to join us next week. You might remember her from the party on the moor. It will be our turn to host. Avery walks away. Oh, what kind of party we planning this time, Chief? Okay, it's probably been like over an hour. Yeah, just about. All right. Well, I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm gonna stop... What is my model doing, bro? Chill. Sorry. I'll end this episode here, and I'll see your lovely faces next time. This is actually really interesting. I can't wait to look more into this. Thank you, whoever commented. I'm dumb. Not good read boy, so... Yes. Okay, ciao.